Hi everyone, Andrew here. Hope you're all safe and well. I'm just out and about for a little walk around Kai, and I stopped off at Highlands Coffee just to get myself a croissant and a cold coffee. Can't wait. Just waiting for it to arrive. Got the little buzzer. Sat outside here. It's 30 degrees. It's blue sky. It's sun shining. It's a wonderful day. There's a little bit of a breeze, so it's actually quite nice to be outside. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop on here and continue some of my ramblings. Oh, it's been a lazy morning, really. It's what, 1:45. I've been out walking for about 20 minutes or so. Just thought I'd have a little break. I've not had any food yet for the day, so I thought I'll just have a little snack, get myself going, and then carry on with my walk. It's obviously a hot day today, so it's going to feel pretty difficult to get a lot of steps in early today. So I'm going to split that into two walks. A little walk this morning, and then a longer one this evening when it cools down and it goes dark around about 6 o'clock or so. Weather's perfect in the evening. It's very low humidity today as well. It's just a beautiful, warm, dry heat. Just enjoying that little breeze. Probably see the phone wobbling around there. It's actually I've got the phone on a little stand. I'm just waiting for the buzzer to buzz. They've got a little window hatch here, actually, interestingly, just behind me there, as you'll see, just to the, I suppose it's on my left-hand side. So you can come and collect your order without having to go back all the way back into the store. I think it's quite a nice idea. I don't know if they take orders from there as well, but certainly being able to collect my order when it's time, very helpful, handy. Yeah, video yesterday. The old debate of whether pineapple should be on a pizza. Very interesting. Oh, there's my buzzer. Be back in a minute. Well, here we go, guys. I don't know how the best way is to do this, but I'll just move my camera back a little bit. Put my headphones back on. Not listening to anything. I'm just using the microphone. There we go. Look at this bad boy. Absolutely stunning. Fabulous coffee. I don't remember which one I've gone for. It's like a cookies and cream, I think. So I'm just going to have a chocolate flavour to it, I think. Cream on the top, a little bit of chocolate sprinkles. Very, very nice. Comes with a spoon, which obviously enables you to get into that cream. Let's give it a go. That was really good. Something about cold cream, chocolate, and hot days make it special. Also comes with a nice big straw. One of these, I don't know if it's plastic or what it is, but it's proper straw. Not like some of these bamboo straws that seem to break when you use them. Give it a taste test. That's absolutely stunning. Very much like I'm going to say Oreo milkshake flavour. That's gorgeous. Perfect, like I say, for this weather. Absolutely perfect. A little shot of coffee in there for a bit of energy. Lots of sugar. Pack it with the Highlands Coffee logo. Nice sticker. I'm going to keep that sticker somehow. I like that. I'm going to put that where I'm going to put that. I might put that on the back of my phone cover, actually. Interesting. Can't see what I'm doing here, guys. I'm just popping that sticker on the back of my mobile phone. Highlands Coffee. Right, so let's get into this last one. Oh, it's warmed up as well. Oh, it's nice. Nice and fluffy. Let's peel a bit off so you can see how it flakes away. Perfect. Just the right combination of a butter. Sometimes when you get a croissant, they can have too much butter on them. I've not got any jams or anything, so it's nice to have. Very nice. Might get a little bit of the cream on it. Interesting combo. Chocolate cream and croissant. Yes, please. Perfect. Highly recommended. I believe Highlands Coffee is a Vietnamese brand, very much like your Starbucks or your Costa. They do snack food, coffees, cold, hot. Interesting in Asia, very much you have to remember to say hot coffee if you do want a genuine hot coffee. Cold is the default. But a day like this, it's definitely milkshakey style. That's lovely. Basically a milkshake with coffee added. After my video the other day, what can we expect from Apple? Well, they didn't do an Apple event, but they did announce a new product, basically an upgrade to the MacBook Air, which is their entry lineup in the MacBook series. They've put the M3 processor in, and they're claiming maybe 20% faster than the M2 processor. They've got a 15-inch, which is the larger size, and a 13-inch in the same colours as before, but they have upgraded the iodized paint in the, I think it's called Midnight. There's a lot of issues with fingerprints on that one in the past edition, and they say it's going to be a lot less in this new version of it. So that's a nice upgrade to it. Such a light laptop, very handy. Not sure what the pricing is exactly, but I think it was somewhere like just over $1,000 for the entry level. I'm assuming is what, 256 GB SSD. Not sure about its RAM, probably 8. But yeah, interesting. I think the 15-inch is another $200. But it's basically the same model, but just a bigger screen. Oh yeah, it's really good. Maybe enjoy my milkshake. It's so good. I just can't emphasize how good that is. And obviously, sugar makes everything better. lovely combination of little bits of chocolate in there. Biscuity texture. Like I say, very much like a Oreo sundae. Perfect for this sunny weather. Freezing cold it is. Not got brain freeze yet. There we go, finished. Highlands coffee, Vietnam, centre of Lao Cai. Absolutely perfect. Well recommended. Let's flip my camera around. So, just by the main road here that I walk along most days. There are some chairs right on the front of that road. I just thought it'd be a little bit nicer to sit slightly back of that. Just losing my cup here. 1 second, guys. The wind has just gone crazy. My cup's flying around. Yeah, back again. Ooh, let's have a look. I think they're playing tomorrow night, Hull KR away. That'd be nice to watch. I'm sure it'll be on at a silly time over here, unfortunately. 2 o'clock, 2 a.m., something like that. Always good to wear the badge wherever I am in the world. Follow the mighty Wires, or as they're called now, Warrington Wolves. Always used to be called the Wire. Warrington, quite famous for wire production. And then when they rebranded Super League, all the teams changed their names. Warrington became the Wolves. And their mascot, as you see, on part of their logo is the wolf. And they have a mascot that runs around during the matches called Wolfie. She got to meet Wolfie a couple of times during the matches, and with my daughter going to her first Warrington Wolves match back in 2022. She had some pictures with Wolfie, which was really cool. Wearing oh my god, on a Greg Norman shirt today, with pineapples on it. Very sunny. Blue and yellow goes with the Warrington hat. Warrington's colours of blue and yellow. Again, as you see, built into the logo. I've actually got this logo on my golf bag as well. Crimson and blue, I think it is. I don't know if it's crimson. I can't even remember what they call the colours. It's yellow and blue in my mind. One size fits most. New era cap. Got it a few years now. I think I got it back in 2022. Never remember these things. What day is it today? 6 today, is it? 7? Lost track of the dates. 6, yeah. Just flip the camera around. You see over the road here, and all down the all selling fake flowers, and various things in celebration of International Women's Day on the 8th 8th of March, so that's in a couple of days' time. So they're out in force all the way down the road. Interesting. They must get all their supplies from the same stock supplier. Sometimes wonder whether they all work for the same people and they just have multiple locations spread out. Time of year, isn't it? We've just had Valentine's Day, then we've got International Women's Day. We've just had Lunar Year, New Year start, Christmas before that. Won't be too long until Easter comes along, and then we're well into summer. So funny to think it's March and it's 30 degrees already. What it's going to be like here in summer. It's going to be 30 to 40 degrees every single day, and certainly won't cool down too much in the evening either. At the moment, it is getting down to maybe 12 degrees in the evening, which is why it's nice to get out after dark. Just enjoying chilling, actually. It's just nice to be out. Walking's nice, but also just sitting and, in this case, talking to the camera. But if I wasn't talking to the camera, I'd be listening to a podcast or maybe just watching some motivational, inspirational stuff on YouTube. Where was it? Pizza last night. Yeah, very good. Some people really don't like the idea of having pineapple on a pizza. I've never quite understood. I've always liked pineapple on a pizza. The combination of with ham, pineapples and onions and the cheese and the tomato, it all just sort of mixes in very well and tastes so good. But I get it. Not everybody likes what you like, and I certainly don't like things other people like. But people can be quite vocal with certain things like that. You know, doesn't belong on a pizza. It's a really strange and strong thing, isn't it? I mean, they just say I don't like pineapple on my pizza, but to actually physically say it doesn't belong on a pizza is very interesting. You know, who says what belongs on a pizza? It's whatever you want to throw on it, isn't it? You know that one of the best pizzas I've ever had actually is at a pizza restaurant here in Vietnam, in Hanoi specifically. Pizza restaurant called Pizza 4Ps, very famous pizza brand over here. And they do I don't know the exact name of it, but it's basically a curry flavor pizza or chicken curry on pizza. And it's very, very nice. And they make their pizza bread very much like the naan bread that you would have at an Indian restaurant. It's got a similar sort of texture to it. And having that curry on the top, very, very good. Really enjoy their pizza. Surprised there's not one up here in Lao Cai, actually. I know there's a Pizza Hut and there's the Bit Tiet place I was at yesterday. But other than that, there's no other pizza places that I'm aware of, apart from other restaurants that do sell pizza as an extra item on the menu. Keep losing this cup, guys. It keeps flying off the table. It's managed to wedge itself in between the legs of the chair there, so I'm going to leave that until I leave. And I'll pick it up and pop it in the bin. But just driving me a little bit crazy. Makes you wonder whether you could make a heavier plastic bottom for the cup, or even a little, like a coaster that you put on the table for your coffee and tea at home to stop you damaging the table. They could come up with some sort of rubber mat that's the width of the cup, and the cup sits inside it. It's got like a little ridge like this, for example, so the cup sits in, and the ridge helps to hold the cup in place. Sure, the issue with that is people would just be stealing that. Sore in the neck today. But it's good to get out in the sun, let the heat warm up my muscles a little bit. Cervical spondylosis, basically a slip disc in my neck, and sometimes it flares up and just causes me a little bit of a niggle, nothing too much. The muscle tends to then sort of cramp up and you get some tightness. So a little bit of stretching, a little bit of twisting and moving the head just to get it loose. And then other times it can be quite annoying and painful, but I think quite recently, maybe the last 6 months, it's been pretty good. I've not had any flare-ups, notable flare-ups. That's important. It's quite often when it gets really bad, there's not much you can do. You just have to wait it out. Maybe take a paracetamol, ibuprofen, just to ease it. Funny, as you get older, I'm sure that problem with my neck's been caused by years of playing golf or standing, sitting in the wrong way, using mobile phones, using computers, very bad posture. Being overweight doesn't help. Put the camera around for you guys. There's not a lot to see, but I'm not going to sit on the front. Get all the fumes from the bikes and the cars as they go past, but there's a fire hose there. Just twist that round slightly there. All packaged up in wrapping, as if it's the day it was delivered to be placed on the street in its packaging. It's never really been opened. I found that strange. If you're in an emergency trying to get at it and get access to it, you really couldn't do. You'd have to rip off the plastic first. Don't even think there's anything in it. I'm sure there'll be something in there. The actual street water hoses right there. There we go. They're the ones that the fire brigade actually connect to. Obviously, when they're coming to fill up their tank, ready to fight a fire. See them all the way around the world. They go all the way back to base just to fill up. Little Apple. Trying to find my lens here. Where's my lens there? A little shop there with an Apple logo on it. Like a repair shop. I think some used Apple products in there as well. I think their predominant business is repair. Pretty sure they won't be authorised by Apple to use that logo. Doesn't seem to stop people over here using it left, right and centre. There is no official Apple store in Vietnam. They do have Apple do have an official website where you can purchase things, and it's delivered and sent from local partners who are official stockists of Apple products. But no actual Apple flagship store, which I find quite strange. Imagine one in Ho Chi Minh and one in Hanoi. You need one in each in the two major cities. Maybe it's some deal they've got with the local authorized retailers that they won't come in and set up their own store because people will just shop from there, won't they? Rather than go into the network carriers, etc., who have the rights to sell. Funny when you come to Asia, you just don't get the subsidised mobile phones over here. You're paying the full price for a handset, and then you just decide what network you're going to use. Now and again, the networks will do an offer where you can pay for that handset over a period of time, bit like the UK, but it's nowhere near the same. It's most people are buying outright the handset and then just connecting to a network. Apple Pay is not very prevalent here in Vietnam. A lot of the banks use QR codes. There's quite a lot of payment apps here, but they're basically just a QR code that you scan either on the receipt when it's printed, so it inputs the info directly into the app for you, the price, or a QR code that's on the counter, and you put your own price in there. The people in the shop then double check it. Quite often will take a photo of your screen. How things work. I do like Apple Pay. Got very much used to using Apple Pay in the UAE. Everywhere you went, you could just double tap on your phone. You obviously card pops up, and you just tap the machine to pay. Very simple, very easy. You didn't need to take your cards with you. That's another thing. Maybe it's just more specific for Lao Cai, but most of the stores here don't take card payments. They take app QR code payments or cash. The place I'm here now, Highlands Coffee, they right, coming towards the end of my little rest time, my little 30-minute break before I get back out walking. So there you go. Leave you with the badge. Always get the badge in. Get the badge in. Warrington Wolves, come on. Tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. Always excited to watch Warrington when they play. It's difficult with them playing in the middle of the night, but finding the right balance between waking up and watching that and getting some sleep at either side. When you're a fan, you want to watch them, you want to support them as best you can. I do miss not being able to go to the ground and watch them live like I've done for most of my life. I suppose my younger life, then when I moved overseas, that stopped. Every time I go back for a holiday to the UK, I always find time to go and watch them, or if it's not in season, I'll go to the supporter shop and buy some soup. But not been back since 2022. Last time I was there was when was the last there? It would have been August for my dad's wedding in August 2022. That was the last time I was there. So coming up to I suppose it's nowhere near 2 years, is it? But it's a year and a half ago. Time just seems to fly by. I look back and I think 2023 just absolutely flew by. I don't know where it went. But when you're in the moment and in the time, it just seems to go slow. But then when you look back, time just flies by. 47 now. Unbelievable. 47. If I half my life now, 20, 23 and a half, that still seems old. 23, 24 years of age. And that's a whole lifetime ago, isn't it? If I was 23 and I added another 23 years to my life, I can't imagine. Very, very strange, isn't it? Coming up to 50, the big 50, a couple of years' time. Where does that time go now? Very lucky to still be healthy and happy, and trying to keep healthy and fit is a priority for me. Getting moving, getting out and about, and not having too many of those milkshakes and those croissants because there's lots of calories in them. But like I've said, making the choice when you do have them, choosing to have a croissant, choosing to have a milkshake, and doing it very consciously and knowing that it's part of a bigger plan. So I'm going to put my AirPods Pro back on again. I'm going to get walking. I'm going to get listening to some podcasts. I'm going to finish the rest of this walk in glorious sunshine, 30 degrees. So take care, everybody. Stay safe. Look after each other. Keep focusing on those three key mottos: get up, get out, and get it done. Do something today to improve your tomorrows, and what can be measured can be improved. And I'll see you all again soon for another awesome update. Take care.